फैला हुआ उजाला, फैला हुआ उजाला, तकदीर की तस्वीर को किरणों से सजाते, दर्पण में दिल के देखा, तुझे नीत मुस्कुराते।
ये दुनिया भर में घूमते भटकते लाइफ
Om Shanti. As you listened in the song, we can, in the today's Murli also, Baba is explaining us to check ourselves that what is our original perfection, what is our original stage, and where we are at present and where we need to reach. The perfection of our what to become. So in the Murli, Baba is mainly explaining us what we need to check and what we need to change. And when I was reading the Murli, I was remembering the main thing. If you remember that picture in the mind, then you will remember whole Murli nicely. That is the main picture of our institution, the symbol of our institution, which is nothing but Trimurti. So what is about the creation and organization, that is Vishnu, and the destruction. So what we need to create in ourselves and what we need to destruct in ourselves, not about the world, not about the things. Baba mainly today explain that how we will get the newness in our life. By what we need to destruct we need to create. When we will destruct ourselves from bad habits, then we can create the new things in our life. So today's Murli is 4th January 1979. See your original form in the mirror of perfection. Today, Babdada is seeing at what speed you Brahmin children have been moving along in the special task of destruction and establishment from the beginning of your lives until now. So we need to check ourselves from the beginning until to now, what we are doing. And is also seeing the speed of that task, how speed we are. To what extent have you fulfilled your responsibility and how much is still left to be fulfilled to reach to our perfection, to reach our stage, how much still it is left. The special titles of you Brahmins on the basis of your task is, what is our task, and on that, what is our title? The title is World Benefactors, images of support for the world. See how we are. We are the support to the world. Images of upliftment of the world and world transformers. So these are the special titles we are having. Everyone need to remember, not only remember, if we are a Brahmin, we must have this experience in our life. It is must and should. We all are having this experience also, and we need to experience daily. So, to what extent have you become the practical forms of your titles, and to what extent you do still have to become this? What? World benefactors, image of support for the world, images of the upliftment of the world and world transforms. Baba is asking that how extent you have all become to this. Each one of you should see the percentage of your task. We need to check. According to the time, is your speed fast or does it have to become fast? Because we need, if we want to need to check, so there must be a parameter. So Baba is giving the parameter according to the time, how much you are going speed or how much you have, which is the speed. Time is going speed or our Purusharth is going fast. Firstly, what need to check, Baba is telling. Firstly, check yourself in the task of destruction and establishment for the self. What is the first task? Destruction and establishment for the self, not for the world. Baba is today explaining about the destruction and establishment for the self. To what extent have the past karmic accounts and old nature and sanskars being destroyed? And to what extent have the new nature and the sanskars, that is, the nature and the sanskars like the father, have been established? So we need to do the destruction and establishment also in ourselves. So have you destroyed that old ones completely or not completely? To the extent that you have destroyed the old, the new sanskars and the nature will be imbibed accordingly. See, this is the main point. That is, when we destroy the old sanskars, then only we can feel the new sanskars, imbibe the new sanskars accordingly. So check the speed with which you are carrying out this task. Secondly, look, but do not look at the old nature and sanskars of the souls who come into the connection with you and those who are in the relationship with you. See, Baba is telling, while seeing our old nature, we must not start looking the sanskars of the other souls. Because in the first task, Baba told to see our old sanskars. But Baba is secondly explaining that don't see the sanskars of the other souls who are coming to a connection and the relation with you. That is, with the awareness of your task and the power of your titles, with what speed are those souls carrying out transformation? Have you implemented? Because there is a very nice slogan, charity begins at home. That means what we want to do, we need to do from ourselves. No matter how tamoguni a soul may be, according to the task of Brahmins, do you always have benevolent feelings towards such souls, or these feelings of dislike? Baba is asking, do you having such a benevolent feelings for the souls who comes towards you? Do you feel mercy or bossiness? What do you feel when anybody comes to you? Do you feel mercy or bossiness? By being bossy, you repeatedly try to prove to the Father and the instrument souls that those souls continue to do this and that, or they say that this and that. It means we were always being complaining on the souls. You continue to prove why is it like this and that. We need to check that how we are feeling, or what feelings we are having. Thirdly, do you always have in your awareness the thought of bringing benefit to all souls of the world? Third one we need to check is, do you always have in your awareness the thought of being benefit to the souls of the world? Do you move along with considering yourself to have the responsibility of unlimited service, that is world service? When I was reading the Murli, when I reading this point, that see Baba told in 1979 about this, and the same point has been repeated in the last season's Murli, that you need to take some time to do the world service. Appoint some time from your daily day life. What to do? To do world service, because you are the world benefactors. So you need to serve the world. So I think you all have kept some time from your daily day life to do the service to the world, which is other words called Mansa Seva. The same thing is Baba is explaining in this Murli too. Do you become a great donor and continue to donate to the world through the mind, the treasures of your powers, that is knowledge, and the treasures of your virtues? Baba is asking, have you become a great donor? And what we need to do, donate through the mind, that is treasures of your powers, knowledge, and the treasures of your virtues. So we need to check this one also, that how much treasures I am having in myself. Then only we can give to others. Do you consider yourself to be an authority in front of the world? Or do you consider yourself to be an authority of the town or the country you live in? Baba is asking what you are considering yourself. You are the authority of the town, country you live in, or you are the authority of the world. What service do you do through your awareness in the practical way? Is it limited or unlimited that comes in front of you? We say in front of Baba, that is unlimited only all the time. Do you have that much power in your thoughts that you can serve souls of the world with your powerful thoughts and purify the atmosphere with the purity of your attitude? See, now with this point, you can check that how much authority you are having. That means if you are not having the power, then you are becoming authority of a town or the country you live in, because Baba is giving how to check ourselves. The checking point is, do you have that much power in your thoughts that you can serve the souls of the world with your powerful thoughts and purify the atmosphere with the purity of your attitude? So how much we are having the power in our thoughts, in our purity, that much we are become the authority to do the changes in the world. Power of attitude is cleanliness, that it is purity. What is the purity? Power of attitude is cleanliness, that it is purity. The basis of purity is the attitude of the awareness of brotherhood. So we need to check that how much we are powerful or how much purity I am having in my life. That is, the basis of purity is the attitude of the awareness of brotherhood. So, to what extent have you created this awareness? If you are not created, so now it's a time to create. So, what extent have you created this awareness? In this way, check the speed and method of your task. So Baba explained everything and telling us now. In this way, check the speed and the method of your task. Only when you bring about the practical form of destruction and establishment in yourself will be the revelation of the task for the world happens. Everybody asks us when the destruction comes, when the establishment comes, Baba is giving the answer. Only when you bring about the practical form of destruction and establishment in yourself with the revelation of the task for the world happen according to your own speed, because souls of the world today make a deal after seeing everything. One more beautiful Baba is explaining, understanding that everybody in the world will see us what we follow, not what we tell. So this is the main task of today's Murli, because souls of the world today make a deal after seeing everything. They do not accept it just on hearing something. You in the Brahmin life, each and everyone have this experience. Nobody understands when we sell something, but they will, when they see our Brahmin life, they accept us, they understand us nicely. In order for them, in order for them to believe in your true beliefs, you first of all have to become embodiments of those beliefs. So when we want to teach anything to others, the first thing we need to do, how much we are embodiment on that beliefs. So Baba is telling, in order for them to believe in your true beliefs, you first of all have to become embodiments of those beliefs. With the sample of that form, they will easily be able to understand the deal. Otherwise, until now, through limited wrong beliefs, the majority of souls believe it to be very difficult or impossible for there to be world transformation or self-transformation. And because of this, there is a lot of illness of disheartenment. People will think that we can't do the world transformation or the self-transformation is very hard. But when they see our practical life, how we have transformed, how we have changed, and what aim we are having to transform the whole world. By seeing our life, they will also feel the same, that, oh, we can also transform our life and the world will be transformed. Just as nowadays, there is a lot of physical illness due to heart failure. Similarly, in the spiritual progress, there is a lot of illness of disheartenment. Such disheartened souls can only receive courage and power through some practical transformation. That is, through what
Om Shanti, Satish, right? We can't hear you.
sorry, my internet was gone, that's why it was.
Okay.
They have heard a lot and they now wish to see something. They wish to transfer on the basis of some evidence. Because the souls are, when they see the evidence of transformation of our personal life, then they wish to change. So for world transformation or world benefit, first of all, show the benefit to the self as a sample. See now what homework we need to do. For the world transformation or world benefit, first of all, show the benefit to the self as a sample. Now we must become as a sample. Then only the world will become, they will follow us as when they see our life. Now, do you understand what you have to check in order to carry out your task. After explaining everything, Baba is confirming us that do you understand what you have to check in order to carry out your task? The method for easy success on the field of world benefit is the revelation of the Father through practical examples. Others should see what you speak about. You say that you Brahmins are almighty authorities. Baba is explaining more deeply. You say that you Brahmins are almighty authorities, that you are master almighty authorities, conquerors of Maya, merciful and spiritual servers. People wish to see the practical form of what you say. Because if we are saying and master almighty authorities and we are not doing, then people always wish to see the practical form of what you say. You are called master almighty authorities and you are unable to finish your own waste thoughts. See, check now. You are called master almighty authorities and you are unable to finish your own waste thoughts. So who would then believe you to be world benefactors? Baba is asking, if you can't finish your own waste thoughts, then who will believe you that you will become the world benefactors? Who would believe those who become disheartened in transforming their own sanskars and nature while moving along to be world benefactors? If you yourself are asking for cooperation, who would believe that you are a bestower of blessings? If you are still asking the cooperation with Brahmin families, with anybody, so who will believe that we are the bestower of the blessings? Therefore, look at your own form in the mirror of perfection. So after telling all these things, this is a mirror, what we need to check. Look at your own form in the mirror of perfection. Make yourself complete and become a sample. So the main heading of the Murli is make yourself complete and become a sample. Do you understand what you have to do? Baba is once again confirming. Do you understand what you have to do? This year, make yourself complete and become a world benefactor. Check and also change. First, Gujarat should begin. Since you are experiencing, yeah, we can stop it here also, so that the Murli is very small. So tomorrow we can continue the rest of the Murli. As today Baba was explaining about all the mirror to check ourselves and to become complete. So sit in the silence for a minute and check, everybody check in yourself, and we can have a churning that what Baba told today. Om Shanti. You can unmute yourself and you can reflect the points what you like today from the today's Murli. Yes. Who is going to share?
Om Shanti, Vaiji.
Om Shanti Om Bhai.
Wonderful, Murli. And the point I would like to share is that being a sample needs a process. And this process, Baba, the process is of the unlimited attitude of awareness of who am I. And
Yeah.
that's what is going to create a universal brotherhood, bhai bhai ki drishti, that this such a unlimited divine drishti will be created only through the soul consciousness stage. That who am I, and who is the other soul who is around me. Uh, that so who am I needs to be very clear, and then uh, who is asking me to become this sample, whose guidance, whose directions, whose teachings, whose training, whose mentorship I am receiving, whose nourishment I am receiving. I, the soul, is the Almighty Authority, and I am the Master Almighty Authority. So, uh, and the Almighty Authority is asking us to check the speed and method of the task of becoming sample. So that speed and method uh, has to be checked, whether I am in the right speed and the right method to achieve the task of becoming this as a sample, so that I can reveal my thoughts, words, and actions. That is, the practical form can reveal the Father. So, beautiful Murli, which gives very clearly, in very easy, lucid manner, how to go about to become a sample by being working inside, inwards, how to work inner world. If I create an inner world, automatically the outer world will transform and I will become a world benefactor. Om Shanti.
Nicely said. Because that's the main, we can say that it's an title of our Brahmin life. Each Brahmin have this title that you must not forget at any cost. That is, I am a world benefactor. Yes, anybody else? Because Murli is very short, but it's very deep.
Om Shanti, Bhaji. So,
Shanti.
Baba says, charity begins at home.
Yeah.
So we have to do everything, start everything from ourselves first, and then look towards others, because
Yeah.
everybody would like to see the practical thing within us, right? So they would like to see if we are doing, if we are making changes that, we need to do it, for ourselves first, and
Yeah.
and then, we should guide others, right? So Baba also touched upon the first thing that one must have is the destruction and destruction of the old sanskars and karmic accounts and so on. And establishment is like, we are establishing the new sanskars, which is of the, divine sanskar, divinity's virtues. So we, each one of us will have to work on this. So Baba would like to see to what extent each one of us have progressed in that area. So good checking point. Very nice Murli. So we can really see where we stand with this Murli. Can also work upon the self to see how much, we have become the practical form of it, and how much longer is needed to get there. The mirror is giving us, Baba is giving us the mirror, so we can check and change. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Yeah, nicely explained, Brijesh Bhai. That Because while we are seeing in a mirror, normally Baba told to see the mirror of yours, about the perfection of yourself. But what happens in the when we stay in the company or in the people, we start seeing others also in the same mirror. That he is like that, they are like this, they are. So Baba told to don't see them that what they are. Just you be a world benefactor. You sit on your seat and give the benevolent good thoughts to them that they are going to change. So while seeing ourselves, we not need to see the others that they are this, that, they. So just we need to give them the good thoughts. Okay, Girijaben, you can go on.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
You know, the Murli may look simple. It's just only two things Baba has told us to do. One is be a sample, other is look in the mirror. But deep down, when I go, I get at them. See, sometimes, I remember, I just used to ask, like, why you're so difficult and beyond our reach? Then life smiled and said, because we don't appreciate simple things, small things, and things that we have. If we learn to appreciate the small, simple things of life, then life will also be simple for us. Then that life will become a sample, not only for us, but also a sample for others. So I feel being simple is a sample. That is what even Gandhiji used to say. Be simple to be a sample so that you can inspire others. And we can make others' lives even better. If you see any invention or anything, it starts from a simple thought, then it goes. Now, how Baba has very nicely put it, he started with destruction and creation. So when that first thing came in the Murli, I said, oh, Baba's talking about destruction and creation. But immediately he came to the next paragraph and he said, what he's talking about destruction and creation. We have down the 63 births, we have carried so many identities, so many false costumes, so many false beliefs. And now, if anyone were to look at us now, we look like a clown, a perfect mixture of so much. Then, when we ourselves are like that, how can anyone even learn? So, Baba says, unwind your mind. Change your original pattern of thinking. Change even your external influence. Be conscious to the core, whatever is your core. That core is what is your completeness. So the need of the hour, Baba says, is transformation. That transformation, unless you make within yourself and you strip all these costumes and all, will you be able to give a clear picture of what is reality, of what is the truth. And that is revelation, true revelation. So such a nice point, because the whole 78 Murli or 79, Baba is only talking about revelation. But today he has put it, just unwind all those things which you have carried away, throw everything, and then simple. That is what I was churning on, what to be about simplicity, how to really, simplicity brings about what we say, um, a kind of a reality in us, a kind of natural in us. Then that mirror part. So once, see, when we go to a mirror, if I already have a makeup, I cannot put more makeup in that. What I have to first do, if I want a clear picture, I'll go. Either some people, they use what we call it as a cleanser. So if you use a cleanser on your face, your old makeup will go. When the old, we take those pods of cotton and then we, all our face, that's how the beautician does. She removes all the old dirts, the black spots and everything over there. And then my face is clear for the next makeup. Then my picture will be nice. So that's how even in the makeup when it is done, when I am in the mirror, I should now check myself. Am I in my? That's how I have taken the churning. Because for me to know what is perfect means, I can't keep Shiv Baba's photo and check, am I as clear as Shiv Baba? I just think, am I devoid of all those negativities, all those things? Why I need to do that? As Baba gave me my titles, I am a donor, I am an authority, I have to purify the atmosphere. So for me, it is be simple and become a sample. Om Shanti.
Shanti, nicely explained. Baba was telling about the point that when you become a sample, then the world will accept you, because everybody want to see what you say. You must be follow that. So first they will check in you that what he is telling, does he follow that? So first of all, we need to become a sample. Then on the world will be accepting that. For that, Baba told, if you are world almighty authorities, then if you can't control your own waste thoughts, then who will accept you as a master almighty authority? So this was a point related to that. Anybody can unmute yourself and explain. Everybody's done?
Om Shanti, brother.
Just to add one more,
Om Shanti.
sorry, please go ahead, sir.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
So to do Manasa service and to be the perfect world benefactor, first
Yeah.
we should be free from all our worries and sorrows. And all the reason for these worries and sorrows is something we get influenced from our parivars.
Yeah.
So how fast we can burn all that, even though we know everything, it's drama, it's accurate, nothing to worry, we should be befikar, everything. But deeply when we check, still we have many things affected, and we need some 5 minutes or 10 minutes to get away from that. So Baba today is telling about to check the speed of your transformation, how fast you are putting full stop and getting free from that. So one is Baba's love, and in what way we can also burn it speed fastly, brother.
It's the best thing is that just be a karma yogi. When you are doing any karma in your wherever you are staying, whatever karma you are doing, if you stay in Swaman and do the karma, or the best thing is you feel always throughout the day that Baba is with me. Just simple task. Just somebody standing with you. So when you do these things, then it doesn't take time for you. When you sit in the yoga or when you want to remember Baba, it doesn't take time for you. It will become very easy because you can do full stop in a second, not 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't take time. Because throughout the day, your awareness, your consciousness is that Baba is with me, or you are staying in some swaman or self-respect. In that stage, if you're doing the normal karam also, that will not affect you a lot. So when you sit in the meditation, it doesn't take time for you to connect with Baba. I hope it's clear for you.
Thank you, brother.
Just to add one more thing, brother.
Yes.
As the sister was saying, there is so much of things to be burned, so many mesh. So what I feel is, again, coming back to that same point, is to be simple, is to be detached. Whenever life takes us very complicated, we feel we are, even yesterday, Baba, I think, spoke about entangled and all, how we have entangled within ourselves. And only that one person has to come and remove that knot. Only Shiv Baba can do it. So what is the need of the hour is a proper cleanser, a proper agent, a proper cleaning agent, which is only one Shiv Baba. No Ganges water or no any distilled water can clear it. So first of all, I have to be detached from that pool of thoughts, and I have to make my thing simpler. Means I have to do all that cleaning with what Baba says in simple words as yoga, that is burning. Some people use burning method, some people use the cleaning method, some people say going to the Ganges as the, but Baba very clearly even in the Murli says, only he is the purifier, only he can remove all these entangle. Once you do that, then like a new makeup, we can start afresh with new energy and all that. This even we can see very clearly when there is a traffic jam. You know, how does the patrol, all the other three sides, how he brings it to a halt. Otherwise, what would happen if each one would push the other? But somebody is needed over there to see that from each side, only one traffic flows, the other traffic doesn't go. Only then the accidents can be avoided. So there he is like Shiv Baba. So now also Shiv Baba comes down like a traffic man, and he directs our thoughts and he tells us what is that, which is we are complicated. We are in a jam now. So he's coming us to remove us from this, क्या बोलते हैं, you know, this kind of knots and enmeshes and tangles and all this because he wants to make us a beautiful sample.
Beautiful, sister. Thank you.
And mainly that, according to the Murli, today's Murli also, Baba told that if you want to, you need to destroy something and you need to establish something. If you want to detach the thing, what is telling is the detachment from the whole thing. But for the detachment also, you need to establish something else. So when you attach with Bab Dada, automatically the detachment comes. No need to do this all work of how to get detached. So just attach with some other people, that some other things, that in the same way, attach with Bab Dada, attach with Shiv Baba. So the family things, family botherings, everything will be detached automatically. It doesn't take any effort from you because you are already busy with the Baba. So this kind of thing also you can practice.
Yes, brother. Truly. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So now we can meditate for 2 minutes and we can wind it up here only. Be a world benefactor. Give the world power of treasure through your mind, virtues, and purify the whole world. I am becoming Master Almighty Authorities. Spread these pure vibrations as you are a world benefactor with your vibrations. You are changing the whole world. See, the Baba is with you. Both the high powers are changing the whole world, transforming it. with the powerful vibrations. Me and Baba. Changing the world, transforming it with a treasure of powers. Reaching each and corner of the universe. Experience the stage of world benefactor and be in the stage of master almighty authority. In the company of mass almighty authority. So experience the combined form. And doing the task of transforming. So throughout the day, be in the stage of world benefactor. Om Shanti. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Satish Bhai. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a wonderful day.